In this session, we are going to discuss about the language processor. So, in this language processor, first, what is a translator? The translator is a program that is take a input, that's in the sequence of instructions is an input and generate a output is in another language. So what is a translator? It is convert one language into another language. Actually there are three types of languages: high level language, low level language and intermediate language. So in this translator, it convert the high level language into low level language. So the compiler is also called as a translator because it translates one language into the another language, basically high level language into low level language. The low level language is an object code. So when the assembler is inbuiltly available in the compiler, it can directly translate into the object code. Otherwise the compiler can translate only up to the assembly language, because that process hand over to the assembler, because the assembler can translate the assembly language into object language. So when this important rules for the translator, translate the higher level language program into its equivalent machine level programs. So that's also providing a diagnostic message whatever, so wherever the programs violates the specifications of the high level languages. So actually the translator, it take the source code and generate the target code. So there are three types of translator: interpreter, assembler, compiler. So what is an interpreter? It translates the data into a high level language, that's in source language is an high level language, to a target language by step compilation process that to be done in a translator. Then what is the interpreter has the following process: lexical analysis, syntax analysis, semantic analysis, direct executions. And it also has the advantages: modifications of the user program can easily made and implemented as the executions process. Types of object that denotes various may change dynamically. Debugging program isn't efficient, but it's a disadvantage. The executions of a program is slower. Memory consumption is more, because in the step-by-step compilations it make more time, so the execution time to be increased. Okay, but it at the same time, the each and every individual process to store the temporary values to the memory, so the memory occupations is also high. But the error handling, the debugging process is much easy compared to the other translation process. Then assembler. So actually what is an assembler? It convert assembly language into machine language. So here there are many types of assemblers are available. One pass assembler, two pass assembler, multi pass assembler. So what is a pass? That means read a program at once. So in this one pass assembler, for the single read, it can translate into a machine code. So in this two pass, it can read a program two times, then it transmits. The multi-pass, read a program multi times. So it has advantages: making a compiler's understanding assembly code techniques is necessary for making a compiler's debugging and other development tools. The optimization code to be the specific sized, and there is a process to be speed, but it has a disadvantage in the reliability and the security. Then compiler. So the compiler is a translator. It translates the high level language into machine language. So the important roles of compiler is also take over to error handling. So after the compilation, it's display the type of errors and what are the errors to be provided in each phases. So actually the cousins of compilers or the skeletons. The cousins of compilers are: the first one, actually input of the compilation is in skeleton, source code. So for this, actually one program run by the preprocessor, there's a needed header files to be included by the preprocessor, then it is compiled by the compiler. In that time it convert into the assembly language, that is given to the assembler. After assembler processing, it can generate a object code that is to be loaded by the loader. So here there are two types of loader, absolute loader and direct loader. So then the operating systems gives direct memory address to load the corresponding programs into that memory location. That's an absolute, that is direct loader. So sometimes it is relocated, so the operating systems give some relocation address to load the program, that is a relocation address. So actually absolute or direct, it's in same type. The another one is relocation. Then the linker is also used to the subprograms. What are the necessary functions, built-in functions used to run the corresponding programs? Finally we get a machine code. These are the cousins of compilers. It's also called as cousins of compilers. That's are used in the language processing. So main processors are this assembler, linker, loader, like that. Thank you.